Keep that tongue
You
on
mean
a
not
leash.
the latest member of my
Relax.
group?
Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
The Mox. One of those stories that is either very simple or very complicated. Depending on who you ask, for Janice, it was a mix of both. The Mox came to exist because it had to. We didn't have a soul in our corner, no one to make sure street justice was on our side, so we took matters into our own hands. The Mox is composed of people who, if any of them disappeared from the streets tomorrow, you might never even notice. Sex workers, annyless artists, aimless rebels, restless souls who weren't dealt a fair hand in life. Today, the Mox is thriving, as demonstrated by the booming biz at Lizzie's bar. Lizzie's is renowned for being arguably the best brain dance club in Night City. Corporate suits, gangoons, pop stars, locals all alike all gather at Lizzie's to kick back, have a drink, dip in the most beautifully scrolled into BDs you've ever experienced. Most customers, however, are oblivious to the fact that the club is gang owned and operated. The Mox are in charge, watching after their own, just like the Lizzie of legend once did. Know the story? Lizzie used to work here back when it was just a typical dive with the stripper pole. Janice proudly explained. She took up the girls, made sure eddies were falling into their pockets, and their teeth weren't falling to the curb. Like this one time, this fucker, editor's note, referring to a Tiger Claws gang member, was having too much fun with one of the girls, and Lizzie just couldn't stomach it anymore. Story is, she deprived the worm of his little tiger paw so quick and nasty it took them 2 days to clean up all the blood and puke splatter. Of course, the Claws found out fast, and they flatlined her in a flash. But everyone that she had impacted in some way, they were still around. They came together, fought back, and, well, you already know the rest. Oh yeah, she went hella RoboCop on him.
What are you doing?
Nothing, just looting stuff. I'll be right there in a second. Charge. Braindance Quarterly? Braindance editors have long strived to take a balance between real, lived experience and technological, experimental purity. The more heavily processed the material, the more abstracted the pathways. The clearer the Braindance recording, those fundamental elements are designed as guided editors. Since the first wave of brain-to-brain experience sharing technology took hold, in the pursuit of balance, however, editors have clearly shown a bias for purity over naturalism over the years, even going so far as to use it as a point of pride in the quality of their production. But in the industry's latest push for greater purity, has the purpose of the technology already been forgotten? Excuse me. Will we not find ourselves processing and filtering a brain dance recording to the point that the emotional experience no longer extends beyond what we receive from film, television, and video games? After reliving some of the latest titles on my feeder unit, this once academic question now feels all too inevitable with the industry's current trajectory. For a moment, let's consider why some reports suggest more and more users are searching for unlicensed titles on the black market's so-called black brain dances, extreme brain dances, or XBDs. Are we so sure it's the illicit content they are after? Or maybe the real draw is the residual grit we editors try so hard to remove? Distracting thoughts, irrelevant memories, loose associative threads, emotional stretching beyond the desired spectrum. What if this noise is not so superfluous as we believe it to be? What if these peripheral experiences held the potential to elevate a good brain dance to an exquisite one? We do ourselves a disservice by not exploring these questions before our blind crusade for brain dance purity leads this industry straight into the bin of obsolete flash-in-the-pan technology. J.A. Relive.it, the quarterly magazine for brain dance editors, amateurs, and enthusiasts. Volume 4, 78, December 2076. All right, that's some good stuff. I read that for the articles. Clearly, no pullouts for me.
Hey, there you are. This is V. She's here for that BD
There's
role.
my waifu.
And V, this is Judy.
All right,
Best
gotta be
brain
very
dance
nice to her.
editor I know.
Enough already. Gonna make me barf.
Hey, Judy. We gotta
Impressive
flatter
looking
her.
setup. Need all this to process brain dances?
Mm-hmm. Analyzers, sensory sig amps, acoustic and emotive wave monitors, facial expression translators.
Judy.
Gonna let her
All
nerd
right.
out.
All right. compiled your BDF.
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty raw, but yeah, ought to do.
Mm-hmm. V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to her.
Oh, she doesn't look.
Believe me, I've dealt with worse.
ED of a woman giving birth. Pro. Nobody's done it yet. Con. Have to hook up a parental wreath, which is more expensive. Oh, prenatal wreath. Sorry. BD of the most common dreams. Compilation. Pro. It's doable. Con. I'll have to consistently scroll the dreams of a couple dozen people over at least 1 year to catch the repeating themes. Lying, swimming, falling, going to work, school naked. Two BDs scrolled by 2 actors. Neural tracks set up so that it looks like 1 BD. Pro. It'd be a Nova. Con. Tech for it doesn't exist.
See the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
Trailblazer. That's why
So,
she's the
we
waifu
drop
for
V
life.
inside? Let her look, let her rummage around, right?
It's pushing the technology
How
into
about a V?
new ground.
Raw brain dance. Ever taken a dip before?
What's so raw about
What do
it?
you mean by raw? How's this differ from the ready-mades?
Huh. Ready-mades, provided they're well made, should feed you feelings and impressions you'd never have the chance to experience yourself in real space. But it's mass market shit, so it's pre-crafted, hard-coded, fenced in, and manageable. A raw one? Well, it's more like a virtue enviro. Get to move around, look at things in detail. Editors use those layers to fish for juicier emotes and impulses, then use them to pad the BDs that go to market. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going.
Alright. First I gotta loot. Did I loot anything over here? They probably got like a jacket or something over here. You never know. Found some nice shoes in the corner once.
Gotta create your sensory profile first.
A what profile now?
A model of your perceptions and emotional responses. Need to adjust that so the raw BD won't overwhelm you. If I don't, best case scenario, you'll get nauseous as soon as you're in. Probably barf like you would in a shoddy virtue enviro.
Mm-hmm. And worst case?
Your synapses sizzle like locusts in a deep fryer. But we're not about to let
I'm
that
good.
happen. Nuh-uh.
You cooked me alive. I like those odds.
Okay, hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time. Now sit still, look at me. Gonna run the analysis soft. Should feel a slight tingling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensory sigs. Look smack into these 2 screens. Pretend it's an eye
God,
exam.
I'm looking at him.
Get a lot of requests like this?
All the time. But it's usually stuff the girls scroll at the club. I take that and do some routine porn tuning.
Crank up the orgasms?
More like cut out all the other shit. Fucking's business as usual for these guys. Their minds wander to grocery lists, spouses' birthdays, lit
If they
bills,
left the
whatever.
stove on.
But even then, you can refigure things, mold the emotions.
Because we always wonder if we left the stove on.
So,
Time we leave the house.
I can't complain. One more sec. Need to get the pain receptor limiters in. Okay. All set. I need to test your profile first. Tossing in a sample BD. You can use it to get to know the editor. Now let me see. Where could we...
Can't you just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
So we don't risk our necks? Size won't take a sec. Got something here. Should be perfect.
What'd you choose?
Corner store hold up in Haywood. Real amateurs. Don't even know where I got it. Suits our needs perfectly though. You ready?
Actually, Should I skip it? Yeah, skip it. I'm good.
Won't take long.
Be diving in and
Oh god, the light!
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high. Okay, on you go.
Detective mode.
Down, everybody, on the ground. I want to see you kissing the flooring. Money, now, or I will fucking drop you. I swear to God.
Damn, bro, you didn't even give her a chance to kiss the floor. Gotta give them a chance to kiss the floor before you pistol whip people. And then lights out. God.
yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad most of the BDs we do here are only good for flogging the log. Anyway, you ready to do this? Look at your wreck.
I don't know. Let's take a break. Still feel like that kid when... Yeah. Think I'm done.
V, there's no time. Get it together, please.
Okay. Go ahead. Just need T-Bug to link in.
Whoa. Who?
Runner for my crew. Security specialist. She'll tell me what to look for while we analyze. No problem, I hope.
Actually, it is a problem. Not what we agreed, Ev.
Relax, Judy. Everything will be fine.
You don't quite grasp the risks I took by letting you in here. What I'm risking poking around with this stuff.
We're all taking risks here. That's the job. So either T-Bug patches in, or I'm on my way out.
Oh, just
Judy,
like that.
please.
I see how it's gonna be
Fine.
quite the
Call her.
challenge
Let's
to
get
make
this
her the
over with.
waifu. Oh my god! Finally, Cyberpunk Cannibal Queen
Time's a-wasting, B.
in the stream. After 3 long years, it's finally time to play Cyberpunk.
What's happening?
Bug, listen. I got some useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance.
Konpeki? Oh, thought as much.
Someone
Yep.
there with you?
I'm dreaming. Doesn't matter. You ready?
Unimportant, Bug. Please focus.
Damn.
Need your help.
Yep.
Got no clue what I'm supposed to look for
Sometimes
once I'm in.
dreams do come true.
All right, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now. You've got to give me access. Opening port 1779. Secure protocol? Good, I'm going in. Should be getting my request now.
There
Got
we go.
it.
There we go.
You ready?
A millisec. Okay, connection confirmed. Now some quick temp ice and we're clear. Ready to dance.
Fire her up, Judy.
God, the light, the light. When will I learn? Like I get neuralized. But yeah. How you doing, Cannibal Queen? Welcome to the stream. You're just in time for me to what am I? Oh yeah, going through my brain dance.
Gotta find out where Yorinobu's keeping the relic.
Uh-oh. It's a meat hooker.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat, are you?
Evelyn. She... I felt her fear. Sure got it under control quick, too.
I said no.
Good.
They'll
Ah,
have my
glad you're
head for
doing good.
this. Then
Same here.
you shall perish for a good cause.
But,
Make yourself comfortable. I need a minute.
Apparently trying to steal a very
Could be something important.
one of a kind, very expensive Arasaka chip. That's all I know.
Finish.
Alright. I remember how to do this. Perfect.
I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the
My
risks
father's
involved.
a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to such things.
You will listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot, utterly removed from reality. Stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists. Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we want now.
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must
Noted.
provide them.
Heard that? Relic docs gotta be around here somewhere. Look for them.
Sorry to make you wait.
If I was a relic doc, where would I be?
Well, maybe not even long enough for me to grow bored. Is everything alright?
Nightstand. Nightstand.
I've got an idea.
Oh, my nightstand.
Very nice. Well, come here, Rick.
Oh. There we go.
Manual details a special temp-controlled container. Relic needs to be kept real cool.
So, Chip's gotta stay in the freezer.
Yep, could damage it otherwise. Okay, switch on thermal layer detection in the editor. Should be easier to spot where Yorinobu's keeping the chip.
Nightstand.
I've got an idea.
And what were you doing over here? Testing temperature? Purity? Oh, that's right. Thermal. There we go. Alright. Time I won't teleport.
Right.
And there we go.
Sig matches the spec in the docs.
Yorinobu's got the case here. Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. We got it. Good work. Looks like we got everything we need. Quit out of the editor. Oh, Donaghys. Looks like Mr. Arasaka had something to celebrate.
But them security systems, I better scan them. Let's see, if I were a data panel connected to the security. Atom Smasher, you would know. I like how even he has to use the elevator. Alright, let's see. The phone. She's making a drink at the bar.
Slightly removed from reality. Stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists. Of a world may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years.
We can get to work on that. Just one condition. only one. Focus. Oh, down here. Stuff was pretty fun last time.
Good one. Nice.
I got an idea.
Okay. Oh, she said it's a romantic. Oh, cool. He gets the same, the Pin S nanogel that I get.
Just a sec.
Except he gets a lot more of it. Like 5 of those things.
Just a sec. You did the perfect thing. You're like this.
I only get one. And I don't buy it for me. Okay. Something tells me this would be where I scan for security, but at least I would hope this is where I scan for security. Or, you know, maybe I'm supposed to look for like a camera. Suppose there could also be a camera. Or his phone. Oh wait, oh, there we go. Found it. Got it.
Alarm firmware's fresh, but saw excited birds chirping on a BBS. Something about lots of seeds falling to this sieve. Let me generate keys. I can forge their SIGs.
Perfect.
You look like a cut of fuck. Meat, are you?
Okay, I guess I don't get the...
You look like a cut. Meat. Are you?
Guess there's something else I need to scan? Maybe this.
Are you?
Oh, wait. There we go. That's what I need.
Shit, camera's packed with new tech. Motion sensors, heat sig activators, IFF.
You skilled enough to kill it all?
Mucho more than enough. Just need access to their
Damn,
subnet.
mucho? Okay. I'm looking for like one other camera or something. Need this. I need to impress Judy. I gotta make sure everything goes off without a hitch.
I should not even be listening to such things.
You will listen to this. I will do this. Cyberpunk is an adult despot, utterly removed from reason.
It would just help to know what I'm looking for.
Any candy?
Damn, he's got a turret.
Automated turrets. Latest scanner model. Systems all connected to the server.
Can you shut them off?
Externally, no way. Gotta get in, check out how they link into the system first. Looks like all their security systems are linked to the hotel subnet. We need the flathead. No other way to shut down these systems.
All right.
Can't get around them ourselves?
Nope. At least I'm fresh out of ideas.
Left.
All right.
Get everything you need?
Yep, that'll do. Thanks, Judy. We got it. Later, T-Bug.
Nice work today. See you soon.
I'll wipe the cache on your data. You were never here.
Much appreciated. Mucho.
Keep it. I'll put it on Ev's tab. Portable device for handling BDs. I already uploaded your calibration settings. Not as sophisticated as what we got here, but should do the trick.
And it keeps you out of harm's way. Clever.
Speaking of harm's way, know what I see looking at you? Walking,
future lover?
talking corpses.
Relax. I got it all under control.
If you fuck up and they come knocking on my door,
Judy, relax. That's not gonna happen.
Evelyn, please, no shortcuts. You go that route, City'll always win. So be careful.
Of course I will be. Besides, we'll talk in a bit.
All right. I think I left a good impression.
Thanks, Judy. Really. And don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
All right. Didn't even dignify me with a
one sec.
response.
Let's walk.
They're really good or really bad. All right.
Well, what do you think?
Intel on Yorinobu, the chip, the BD from Konpeki. Winter right. Plan's perfect. A job like this comes one in a million.
Thanks. Now the punchline, please.
Just sounds too good to be true. What's the catch?
Cold feet. Are you looking to get out of it?
I want to know if you're really in control here. That you're not sending me into the sort of shit I can't wait out of.
V, I have 0 reasons to haze you. We're in this together. Really. Trust me that I got this.
You're not worried? Arasaka will flag and screen anyone who's had dealings with Yorinobu.
Oh, they'll have a long list then. Packed full of big names. Much bigger than mine. You tell me who they check first. Corpo hotshots and cutthroats? Or a little bedroom plaything like me?
Touche. Touche.
Think I see how you know so much about Yorinobu.
It's simple. Men like pillow talk a bit too much.
So it's just about the sex.
Biz. And biz only.
You're sure Yorinobu doesn't expect this kind of move from you?
He's got no idea. Trust me. He's too busy with Netwatch to give me that kind of attention. Besides, even if some suspicion takes root in his mind, it shouldn't matter. He won't react in time. And that's something you'll handle, right?
I guess.
So, what now?
V, do this job for me. I mean me alone. No splitting the payout with anyone else. No middlemen. No Dex.
You want to fuck over our fixer. I knew something was up.
Dex is a middleman. And a useless one at this point.
Evelyn, you don't mess with fixers. That's the one rule every merc in this city knows and actually follows.
But if we're smart...
Doesn't matter. Mistake like that'll cost you your rep. And without a rep, you're nobody. You sure you want to do this?
Better ask yourself that question. Do you want to spend the rest of your days blasting scabs? Or become a legend overnight? Your choice.
Becoming a legend.
If I agree, there'll be hell to pay, for sure.
I know. Whatever you decide, it stays between us. I can offer 50%. Eddie's enough to do whatever the hell you like.
I'll be finished. Dex won't forgive a dirt move like this.
Dex isn't the only fixer in town. But my offer's the only one you'll ever get.
Let me think about it.
Mm-hmm. If you need me, call. I'll send you my number.
Okay.
Good luck. Now go. I need a few words with Judy.
Alright.
How things looking, Miss V?
Turns out Evelyn's recording from Konpeki was worth our time.
Beautiful. T-Bug already called. Said she's working her magic. And the flathead?
Nothing yet. On it now.
T-Bug says no chance at that chip.
Pick sockets and how to protect your data. The top 3 ways to keep your shards slotted and secure. Are you reading this on the street, in a store, in the metro? When was the last time you checked your neural sockets? The picksocket plague is worse than it's ever been. The NCPD received hundreds of complaints in the last cycle from the residents reported having shards stolen from their neural sockets. How can you protect yourself? We've got you covered. Thefts largely go on uninvestigated due to the police's prioritization of violent crime, which has left picksockets feeling increasingly bold. Exploits used to hack our neural are widely available on the black market. So many thieves have shifted focus from our pockets to our sockets. One brief moment of inattention, and your private information is flying your neck into someone's sticky fingers. The NCPD admits tracking such thieves is difficult and a waste of resources, which is why we're here to help keep your info safe. With 3 options to suit any budget. Option 1. Change your settings to ensure you receive notifications anytime a shard is removed from a neural port. Unfortunately, this approach leads to a high number of false positives when you're fiddling with your own neuralware. 2. Invest in new sockets. Several new models on the market already have built-in safety and authorization measures to keep shards locked in tight. But if you're pinching any, this solution could break the bank. 3. Duct tape. God damn. Silence is golden and duct tape is silver. Option number 3, duct tape. Slap on a square of that. Those shards aren't going anywhere. On a budget, bad with tech, no regard for style, this is the option for you.
Without that buy. To work then, Miss V.
Yes. That is the option for me. Duct tape is the solution. Even in the future, duct tape is the solution. God damn. Aloha V, how's it going? What's the status? Met with the client, played me a BD of the place. I'll let him know. BD, huh? I just keep me posted. Alright, I will. Brain dance. That sticker. Brain dance time. Clothes. I could use a jacket.
Gina and me sitting at the bar, and she's rattling on about the bank stuff, yada yada yada.
Uh-oh.
For a while, I'm angling to get a word in because I need her to cover for me.
Gotta hold her hair.
When I go to pick my daughter up from preschool.
Part too much.
But it's chill, you know.
Been there, done that.
This guy stumbles in, whacked out, almost knocks over Maul at the door.
He go apeshit inside.
Nah, get
Kibble and Scup. Kibble started Kibble stared glumly at a glass of seaweed-colored drink. Part of him hoped the bartender had poured a pint of rat poison by mistake. I don't get it, Choom, he murmured gloomily. At school, they said I had talent, a real knack for acting. Was it all a fucking lie or what? Dude, there are billions of people on this rock. Scop shrugged. Can't work out for everyone. Kibble flicked on the olfactory booster and gave his beverage a whiff. Smelled just like the wet mop in the bathroom, maybe worse. Then, not knowing why, he suddenly recalled the Merc he talked to a week ago on a popular punk dive he'd like to frequent. Well, okay, maybe talked is generous, but grievances were certainly aired. The Merc swept the floor with him that night, threatened to put a bullet between his tonsils if he ever spilled his tequila again. This is it, he thought. Rot gut and tequila. Unemployed losers and hotshit Mercs, the latter with the world at their feet, is people like Kibble who are just a theater set piece, who make up the backdrop against which the Sandvistian boosted Mercs of the world can shine bright as stars. Kibble decided then and there that he didn't want to just be a splotch in the background anymore. Why? Why doesn't it ever shake out for us? He asked with some sour grimace. Why does the city only reward bloodthirsty, bullet-crazy punks, while the rest of us normal saps with murderous tendencies have to huddle over our cheap glasses of green cockroach piss? Scop shrugged again. Find a gun. Buy an itchy jacket, he suggested, indifferently with a note of sarcasm. Straight up some gang hots. Have the punkiest time of your life. For 4.5 seconds. What the hell happened here? Kibble continued his rant. The world's all upside down. They're billions just like you and me. Billions of do-nothings. Cowards. No, not cowards. People who just want things to be normal. Safety life. Scop. Scop already opened his mouth, ready to list off another round of cynical retorts, but then stopped himself short of and started a tangent of his own. Life, he repeated slowly and ponderously. What if I could sell the world an alternate life? The same all these edge rushers feel, except that you won't ever die like they do. Kibble, he snorted and spat out the cockroach piss. He finally mustered the courage to taste. Sorry to burst your bubble, Choom. Somebody's way ahead of you there. Ever heard of the Bloody Bout 4? Or like a million other computer games? Scop cracked a roguish smile. Is Bloody Bout 4 or these million other games designed to work on a hybrid brain-dance system? You know, the kind I made a breakthrough on just last week. Aw, shit. Making a breakthrough. Who's in the toilet? On a roll. The guy with the big ass head. Alright. Talking about orgasms. Ooh. Read the lore. The legacy of Arasaka needs no introduction. The Arasaka Corporation is one of the world's most powerful, with offices located in every major metropolis across the globe. For years, it had been behind the proverbial wheel of our planet's economy and society. The history of Arasaka Night City is deserving of its own article, but suffice to say, the media industries in our city follows the family behind the megacore as closely as they do some share prices. The story of the Arasaka family is one of empire, a true dynasty under the rule of patriarch Saburo Arasaka. Rumors of the great Saburo's retirement and secession of company control, as well as his closely guarded secrets to his daughter, Hanako and son, Yorinobu, have come and passed in recent years. But has the time come where such rumors may finally contain a grain of truth? Our sources report that Yorinobu Arasaka is currently in Night City, but not for a social call, and yet, if Yorinobu is strategizing a move for the throne, what of Hanako? Experts who follow the family closely unanimously agree that, due to ideological differences between Saburo and Yorinobu, Hanako will likely cement himself as the one true heir to the immense fortune and power of the Arasaka family. However, reality is hardly ever so predictable. Familial power dynamics can shift in an instant. For example, what would happen if Hanako fell for favor at a time when Yorinobu had his father's ear? What scenario might cause such a fall? No family is without its secrets, and the Arasakas are no exception. After all, what appears first as heaven appears second as hell. Japanese proverb. Confucius say, read more. Oh. They're doing their karaoke thing.
Still feel like shit. Yeah, give me a sec.
I like the vibe. I let them, damn these doors. Alright. Could have gone through that door, actually. Bartender owes me a drink. Bartender, take that drink now.
Hey,
Successful meeting?
very. Hey, Mateo, how well do you know Evelyn?
You know, in passing.
Please. You know I ain't buying that.
That's bribe 'em. What are you worth? Where do we draw the line?
She
What's
come
it gonna
here
take?
often, Evelyn?
She didn't tell you?
Didn't come up.
She comes around sometimes.
See Judy?
Maybe.
They close?
You know, been nice to chat, but I gotta get back to work.
Damn. Should've paid him.
Still got a few questions, actually.
Hey, you wanna dig for info on Lizzie's clientele, go ask them yourself. Those are the rules.
Right. Thanks.
Alright, alright. Keep your secrets. Forget what the line is from Lord of the Rings.
Well?
Thanks. Better get going.
Alright. So if I drink and then drive, but my car is capable of driving itself, is it really drunk driving? Conundrums of the future. I didn't do that. That thing fell by itself. I definitely did not do that. Oh, hell yeah. First aid kit. Oh, never mind. Hey, make sure we've got everything we need in the first aid kit, okay? Yesterday, I explained to a client that no really means no when I wanted to dress up my hand. Turned out we were out of bandages, so yeah. I'd be super grateful. Mwah. Alright. That was good. That was super easy. Ooh. Energica. Hi there. It's your friendly neighborhood K9 Sergeant Dobbs. This useful little guide you're holding contains essential information on Night City's largest gangs, where you'll learn which districts to avoid. Oh, cool. I know where the hoes be at, so I know where to avoid. How to recognize gang members. How to avoid dangerous situations. Animals. The animals aren't real animals. The freaks of nature. Pumped to the gills with strength-enhancing hormones that look more like pals of meat than people. They generally avoid cyberware with the exception of cosmetic modifications that supposedly make them look more like, well, animals. They're extremely aggressive and don't need an excuse to start a brawl. But despite their name, the animals are not a territorial gang. You can find fierce, hostile packs of them throughout the city. The 6th Street Gang. From a distance, they could be easily mistaken for soldiers on leave. Military uniforms, combat boots, buzz cuts, shouting, "Hoorah!" every chance they get. But don't let appearances fool you. These are violent, dangerous thugs ready to slit your throat without the slightest hesitation. You want to watch out for them, especially in Vista del Rey. The Mox. Handsome girls, handsome guys, but wait, it's a trap! They'll reel you in with their charm, and when you're least expecting it, BAM! Your eddies are gone. Or worse, the hole in the wall that passes for the headquarters is called Lizzie's Bar. Best seen far away and never entered. Maelstrom. Hey, we're going over there. If you find yourself in Watson's industrial area, it's better that you don't. Watch out for the sinister faceplates. That's Maelstrom. To be a part of the gang, you have to get your eyes and nose cut off and replaced with demonic fiery red optics. Ouch! If they do that to themselves, who knows what they'll do to strangers? Better leave that mystery unsolved. Tiger Claws. Effervescent neon tattoos with Asian motifs, katanas and shurikens. Shurikens, racing bikes. Hell yeah, sign me up. This is the one. These are some of the trademarks of the Tiger Claws gang with a notable presence in Japantown. Ignore them, they shouldn't bother you. Do something to provoke them, and it's sayonara baby. Valentino's, golden grills, golden implants, golden crosses, golden... Okay, never mind, this is the one. I'm clearly a Valentino. I wish you could see my character wearing golden pants right now. Golden Golden machetes. Say hola to the Valentinos, despite the Catholic symbolism. They're not exactly love thy neighbor types. These are the cholos. The true cholos. And cholas of the world. All of Night City, at least. Those who get in their way usually end up chopped into pieces and tossed into the Del Coronado. Voodoo Boys is predominantly Haitian gangsters are based in Pacifica, but they hunt their victims elsewhere. The net. The Voodoo Boys are the most skilled net runners in Night City underworld. But beware, that doesn't mean they're not dangerous in real space too. Be sure to give them a wide berth, or you might just end up like one of their black roosters without a head. Alright, so if I'm gonna join a gang, it's either Tiger Claws or the Valentinas. And I'm pretty sure... What's his name? I'm blanking on his name. My friend. My good friend. Mama makes good chili for the Valentinos. Or at least we're on their street.
Going in or staying out?
Staying out, ma'am. I'll see you later.
Come on in.
When I come to see Judy, that is. Alright, let's go. Oh, well, I'm going to read that message. First will come the great reality check, which ushers in the future of the world. Bartmoss. Gotta remember to reply to those. Oh, call. I better call Meredith.
Stout here. Start by telling me how you got this number.
No more than your number. Heard you misplaced a convoy.
You shut him up. Spill what you know. Don't make me wait.
Nuh-uh. Not on the horn. Let's meet, cut a deal.
A deal. Fine. First exit off Skyline, driving towards the NID. Storm channel under the overpass. Meet you there.
Hell yeah, I was going the right way. Inadvertently, but still going the right way. That lady was having fun. Kinda want to follow her, wondering what she was doing. What's she up to? God. The pain of having to be behind a slow driver, it's too much. Pass you up, pass you up, pass you up, pass you up, pass you up. Pass you up, pass you up. I think I'm going the wrong way. Ah, there we go, okay. I can just beeline it all the way. Run every red light. Doesn't even matter. Perfect. Now just go straight for a really long time. Oh, I'll have to turn. Oh. That guy just disappeared. Wasn't there... Whatever. Whatever. Disappeared. Maybe he's got cyberware. Oh, my car. My poor car that I should definitely treat better. Maybe when I'm a Valentino or a Tiger Claw.
Look lively. Meredith Stout. Take it you were the one to call?
Oh, supposed to meet with... Well... I'll talk to her.
That'd be me.
Thought you could blackmail me, bitch? Set conditions? Got any more for me?
Calm the fuck down. I just want to talk.
Christ, Meredith!
Shut your trap! That fucking thing ready?
All set.
Now answer my questions. Honestly, forthrightly. Are you here alone?
Yep. All by my lonesome.
Just little old me.
It's the truth.
Do a sweep now. Now listen close. This piece of shit, Anthony Gilchrist. Is he your contact? Is he the one who leaked intel on the convoy?
That guy? Never seen him before.
Checks out.
Listen, I know where the transport is. I can help you. Just want a favor in return.
I told you! I fucking told you! I'm not the mole! Jesus Christ!
Shut him up!
Unhand me now before I...
Her you can let go. Wanna hear what she has to say?
Couldn't have been chill from the start?
Shut the fuck up. Tell me what you want.
Damn, she's feisty.
I need a bot. Flathead model. Guys who ripped you off have it. Promise me that bot. I'll point the finger.
You have a plan how to deal with them?
Could just take it by force, but they're expecting payment, so I could go that route too.
Fine, the latter. But on one condition. You pay with our money.
Company card.
Sounds solid enough. I'm in.
Some shards you find in the world will contain information hidden behind data encryption measures. To decrypt a shard, first either open it through the notification when you acquire it, or find it later in the Shards tab under Journal in the main menu. Then select Crack Security to unlock its secrets.
You pay with that chip, and that's all you gotta worry about.
Alright, let's crack the security. Okay, so I start in this row. I need the 55. Then do I do IC, because that's the next one, correct? And then I keep going to E9. Which is below. Never mind. Which is now here. Or do I do the IC twice? Oh god, this one is timed. I failed. I panicked. I panicked hard. And I failed hard.
Try to fuck me in any way, and I'll be seeing you real soon.
Well, I hope you didn't see me try to crack the code.
You're making a mistake. This girl's already good as dead. She'll take you down with her.
Hey, where'd my car go? Oh. The hell? Didn't I come from? I'm so confused. It's the future. Don't think too much about it. I guess they'll get to keep their secrets. One day, I'll figure out how to hack. I was on the right track, and then the timer and fear set in. That's a wall. I'm glad they put it there for drivers like me. They're like, no, 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 no. You don't want to go over that piece of road. Trust us, you want the fence there. Gonna save a lot of lives. We're gonna crush a lot of cars, but on the flip side, we're gonna save a lot of lives. Oh, blame it on the car. Car did that. I was just inside it. Not my fault if the car didn't brake. Is that a Volkswagen? Or a minivan? Uh-oh. Whoa, what? Combat?
Девочки там будут. Ну и хули мы тогда тут делаем, солнышко? Не, я не понял.
God. I shouldn't have gotten involved. And then I remember the game telling me if people are too tough, if they're too scary for me, sneaking is not an option.
Take you down with her.
All right. Try this again. This time we'll have the radio though. Playing my song. Do. Look at that. Totally focused. Jackie Chan in that one scene from Rush Hour. And just like Jackie Chan, I drive like him too. Man, this is that good stuff. I need this on loop. I'm gonna YouTube 10 hour. Only thing better is if I was cruising the streets of Night City and what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Stand here. The sun is down, but I hope you're still up. It appears our sitting mayor, Lucius Ryan, will likely keep his desk another 4 years.
Ah, there you are.
Polls have Ryan swirling his brandy at a coat.
Well, we got.
Let me hear what you squared away.
T-Bug show any sign of life? You two talk?
She's up to date and fired up to work with Dex. Preparing already. They're familiar, you know? Worked together before Dex took his break.
Damn.
Been waiting long?
Quite the info.
Mi madre always said patience pays off, so...
I mean, she's right.
So
Ain't
Dex
gonna lie.
already paid the Maelstromers for the Corpo bot. Thing is, can't be sure the Gangoons are still willing to hand it over.
He paid up front? Híjole. Well, whatever.
Híjole.
Let's go get this tech. You scheme yet? You got a plan?
Oh, I got a plan.
Militech and me, we found some common ground. They're footing the bill for the bot.
There's a lot of scratch to toss away.
Forget it, Jack. It'll be like we never had it in the first place. Anyway, who knows how this deal's gonna shake out.
So, into the Borg Beast Den?
Give me a minute.
Okay, tell me when you're good and steeled.
Let's go see these
Okay,
bastards.
now I'm ready.
All right, let's knock on their door. See if they even open up. I hate these Borg fuckers. Just had to be them.
Just a gang like any other, right?
I'll take the Valentinos. They follow God and the Santa Madre. Honor means something.
Oh yeah, they're the Chillos.
You know what they want, how they get it, and what pisses them the fuck off. With Maelstrom, you just never know. Go
The
on.
urge.
Let them know we're here.
The urge to join Valentino's for Tiger Claw. Never been higher.
V.
Don't know you.
Just open the fucking door.
Yeah? You make a fucking appointment? Because I don't see nothing in my book.
You don't even know how to read.
Want to talk to Royce? Dex sent us.
Main room. We've been waiting.
Alright. This time it's gonna go good.
Cozy place. You could use a few plants, though. Oh, yeah. They look damn well prepared.
Don't think I've ever seen security like this in a chow factory.
I don't remember these being an issue, so I don't think I'll hack
all
them.
over it like maggots on
That's
dead meat.
Militech, all right.
Psycho boards chromed out with military-grade hardware worth millions. This should be fun.
What? 75 Years of Cyberware by Tsutomu Takahashi. A century ago, losing a limb in tragedy. Been living with